morning, everyone. We are out here. It's a beautiful morning at Kil-Kare Speedway. I have the guys quickly putting in a little arrow for my kill switch. That was something I completely forgot to do in the rush to get here. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna be able to miss that this is where the kill switch is located. I'm about to go through tech inspection. I'm really hoping that they don't gripe about anything on the car. I know I don't have the fenders painted. Unfortunately, the guy that was gonna paint them for me ended up really like injuring himself longboarding, so he wasn't able to get the fenders painted. Maybe that's a good thing, because if I end up cracking them or damaging them out here at competition, I'll just take them right back to him to repair and then get painted. You might remember that I completely destroyed this side. He did manage to get this fixed before he got in the accident. So yes, it's a mismatched color, but hey, we're trying to make this work on a budget, and we're here, so we're just gonna go for it.
Budget? Not budget.
That's a lot of money there. All right, well, we got the car through tech inspection, but one big thing that I guess I missed out on when reading through the tech manual was that they're limiting the tire size to a 260. So 260 millimeters across is all you're allowed to run. I brought all 265s. The problem though is that even though they're 265, some of them on a 9.5 inch wide wheel will pass for that 260 millimeter rule. So I'm having to take off the fronts that I have. So the Kansai KNPs, these are the old fronts. Took those off because we're gonna need to run these on the rear. They're 18 by 9. We're gonna mount a 265. That will keep us well within the tire restriction that they have. Formula Drift has a tire measurement tool that they use. So we took what we thought were good width tires over to them, and they basically said, yeah, you're good to go. My competition tires though, which happen to be these Zek Novas, yeah, they are way too wide. They measure 270 millimeters across, so we can't use those. So the thought process is they're a grippy tire we'll practice on. We got the Accelera 651 Sports that will go ahead and run on for competition, but the problem is I only have 6 of them, so we gotta really hope that we win our battles and just progress on through the bracket. I did post up on Facebook to see if anyone else has any other 255s that I could buy from them. It might be a long shot, but I'll be able to sleep tonight if I can get at least another couple pairs of 255s, because I don't think we're gonna cut it, and I'd hate to lose because we don't have any tire. We're about to head out for a run. We got Pedro and Javier just checking over tire pressures and stuff. Dude, these guys have been hustling, so I super appreciate everyone coming out and helping. And it's funny, you guys probably don't recognize this fire suit, but it was owned by Adam LZ, who sold it to Matt the Ginge, and then I'm borrowing it for the Pro-Am.
And what about the third rear brake light?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the other thing that I was told, if I want to be able to compete tomorrow, I need to get a 36-inch long rear brake light. The one that I had on it was only 12 inches. I thought it was longer. My parents, thank God, they said they would run out to AutoZone and a couple of other parts stores to see, but they're gonna go try to grab a long enough brake light, and then we can just wire it on in, because the connectors are already there. So we'll just have to sticky tape it up there, and we should be good. We're getting there. It's just a little sketchy dealing with the tire issue that we have.
This is the one time where size matters.
Another thing that I was told in tech inspection was that the Chase Bay's brake booster eliminator that I'm running isn't technically legal, or it won't be legal next year, because it only has one single output for your brakes. And because it's then rerouted, even though it has its bias adjustment, if you lose one caliper, you lose all brakes, compared to a stock brake setup that has 2 outputs. If you lose a front caliper, you'll still have rear brakes. So I guess if I do lose any caliper, I'll have to just rely on the handbrake, since that's a separate system, but something that we don't want to have to rely on.
So what happened with the starter wrap?
I did mention that we thought that the clutch was burning, so we rebled the clutch last night. But then I had the guy start looking at the engine, and it turns out that the Velcro section on our starter wrap was pretty much melting against the header, and that smell smelled exactly like burnt clutch. So we dodged a bullet there, but we got to get the new starter wrap in, because the other one was like completely burnt.
now, boss?
Oh, we're just getting the whole drivetrain warmed up before we go out for our first practice session. All right, so we're gonna go for our first run. Wish me luck. Good. What? Yeah, that was a good run for the first one, Mo, right?
Yeah.
Should I have gone faster?
Yes.
Faster on initiation?
Initiation faster, yes.
Did it look like I understeered a bit on the
On the
outside?
initiation, it did.
Okay, yeah, so we need lower pressure.
Like you did.
Yeah.
All right, how was Alan's first run, Javier?
It was pretty good. I mean, he did spin out. He just has to get closer, a little bit more speed on the initiation. Might need to try different initiations, but other than that, a little bit of understeer we're gonna fix. Other than that, though, it's solid.
Go. We're running into a little issue, boss.
Yeah, so after that run, Pedro hopped in the car with me because we were gonna reduce tire pressure, and we saw the back of the dash panel here smoking. And what it ended up being is the kill switch wiring grounding itself out on this bolt. So we're just gonna remove it. Understeering so bad.
Rally crosses that way. I mean, that's a hard corner because you're going fast. And
Yeah.
it's not the right idea. It's just.
Yeah. Okay, well, I didn't film a couple of those runs because I just really wanted to figure out what was up with the car. It was understeering a lot and really was not confidence inspiring. But now I think that we got the car performing well. I chuck it into the bank and then just stay on throttle. I just gotta fine tune the clipping points.
Any issues we seem to be running into, boss?
On that last one, I dropped fuel pressure, and it dropped fuel pressure when right when I was about to go, like in line, in grid. So I don't know why it did that. It shouldn't have. It should always maintain fuel pressure. So I might be low on fuel already, which I think would be very weird, but I'm not entirely sure. So we might just want to go fill it up. make it different. I mean, it feels good, but I gotta make sure I'm consistent because I'm gonna be running different tires than these, you know? But the adjustments that we made to tire pressure and the damping helped so much.
About those runs, boss?
It felt a lot better. I'm really trying to be aggressive on entry, and I think that's paying off. But I just wish I could tandem bowl with some people. Get some really good practice in. The car's feeling good. It's all up to the driver now at this point. I need some follow rules, yeah. So yeah, that nice BLG had an unfortunate incident with the wall. It's all too familiar to me though. But you always feel bad for people that traveled long distances, have really nice builds, and then hit walls when it happens. It could happen to me. Knock on wood.
It hurts to see.
Yeah, it hurts to see.
As an FRS owner, that hurts to see.
my main objective for today was to be really aggressive on my leads, to really just see how good of a lead run I can put down, and I guess maybe I put down too good one. No, in all honesty, if you look at this outside tire here, I had zero grip on it. So coming back around that section on that wall, bink. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it might have pushed in the headlight bracket there, but nothing a little bit of a persuasion can't fix. Come off too.
Yeah, the valence is
Yeah,
whatever you want.
all right, so we have the decals on the car. I should have made an ambush drift one that's bigger. If you guys would be interested in maybe purchasing some ambush drift decals, let me know. Yeah, it definitely needs to be bigger, but I got my BC Racing, Mishimoto, and Kanzai sponsors. Big shout out to them. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. We've had a long day, and we're all ready to go eat.
It's easy. I'm ready.
You ready to work some more?
Yeah, I'm ready to work some more.
So there you have it. That's Midwest Drift Union practice day number 1. Well, I guess it's the only practice day, but tomorrow we're gonna be coming out early. I'm seated 27th, So there was no qualifying. They're just randomly seating everyone. So that doesn't mean that I qualified 27 out of 40 since there are 40 drivers. But that means that randomly I'm gonna be the 27th driver. So I guess I'm gonna go against the 26th then, or the 28th. The brackets will be emailed to us later tonight. So we'll make sure to check that. But guys, I mean, I can't appreciate enough these dudes for coming out and helping out. Tomorrow's gonna be equally, if not more busy, but hey, hopefully it pays off. Hopefully it pays off. Make sure to stay tuned for the competition video. This is gonna be it for this one. We all hope you guys have an awesome day, and we'll see you next time. Peace.